Hey guys, it's me again, and Winner has announced their comeback, which is really great. Seeing as Gino is likely, I mean, that's the speculation that is gonna enlist this year, so it makes sense. It makes sense, and despite what many might think, and I'll get on to that later on, it makes sense for Winner to make their comeback. And the word is, I mean, this is all that I read, that Mino will be producing or composing the title track. Now I'm really excited because I think Mino's music is right up my alley. I like his music, and I think it's a bit. I mean, it brings it's a change or a bit of fresh air after having. Yoon, I think he's been the one who's been producing the title tracks for last couple of last however many releases, and it's good. It just introduces, I think, a different side of that I like to see, and hopefully it's something along the lines of maybe an MT. I know that Hanbin was very influential. I think he's the one that produced MT, if I'm not wrong. Correct me on that down in the comments. But seeing as Vino is a rapper, I'd like to see some old school YG hip hop kind of feel to it. When I say old school, I don't mean old school. I mean something along the lines of something that you could expect, maybe a big bang from a big bang, or even an icon. Although I didn't enjoy that as much as I would have liked to. But still, I do enjoy their music, and I like to just see what Mino's producing. I mean, we know about his album, which was a massive success in Korea, and it was well received. It did much better than I expected, and put Mino out as an actual artist instead of someone who just raps and is one of the four members of Winner. It really highlighted his own potential and artistic talent. So I'm really excited. Hopefully it's something different and something that will be received with a lot of love. Now on potential solos, I expect at least one solo from Gino, since this could this is, okay, 99%, almost 99%, this is gonna be his last album before he enlists, and it's good. It's hopefully he'll get a chance to have his solo, and if it does happen, I hope it is received with more let's say mainstream success than anytime for me anytime, which I thought was really good. Sometimes it doesn't happen, it just doesn't happen, and it doesn't happen, but I liked it. If it's something in the same vein, and if it's not received with a lot of success on the chart, it is what it is. You have to move on, but I'll be okay with it. I also expect I think that will be about it when it comes to solos, because I think soon will Hoon will have his own album or mini album, I think he'll do it. So I don't expect any other solos. Maybe one by Yoon. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure on that. And on other titles, I just hope it's something a bit more diverse. I'd like to see the album have some diverse tracks, uh, like what Winner used to put out back in the day, like Baby Baby, Flirt. Those were some really good tracks. Tonight, those were some really good tracks. And I wouldn't, yeah, that would be really nice. Now, I really don't like to talk about it, but it's kind of unavoidable. Now, as much as I like Winners, this news about Winners comeback, you can't help but feel a bit mixed on the news because um, Blackpink, Blackpink's what's happening with Blackpink? Are they going to are they going to um, come out with an album anytime soon, or are they just going to are we going to see some other artists uh, you know step in front of them in the queue? I don't know. I just hmm it's a complicated situation because you know that I think it's been what, almost a year since their last release, and it's ridiculous that a girl group of this, massive, with such a massive fan base, with global popularity, arguably the biggest. I mean, I think they are the biggest girl group in the world. Just still doesn't have an album, a full album, and that's kind of that's very poor by YGS. You you have one girl group to manage, and you can't give them enough content. You can't. I just don't get what's happening with them. Once again, it's YG. We all know what happens we know what happens at YG. They love delays, hiatus are their things, but come on, guys, it's almost a year, and what's going on? I thought we were going to have a Rose comeback last year. Jisoo, Lisa, nothing materialized, and I can respect the artistic the artistic values behind releasing music, but come on, this is ridiculous. This is just, and it's theoretically they should have, this girl group could have been the third, because we all know about we were all, as soon as Blackpink debut, there was a lot of sound about another girl group debuting as, within a year, but obviously didn't materialize, and probably for good reason. I mean, these guys, they need to get their act together, and I don't know. Hopefully, Blackpink will make their much-awaited comeback in early or mid-March. I mean, sorry, April. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with regards to that. Let's just separate the artist from the company when it comes to, I understand the frustration a lot of brings up, are feeling right now, it's it's just natural. And YG is to blame. It's not the fault of Winner. Winner is just doing what every artist is supposed to do, and that is just, when they have enough songs for an album, they'll release it. If it it's not, let's be honest, if they weren't doing it, and if there's a massive gap between the releases of each respective group, we'd be throwing a lot of complaints at YG. But like I said, I have no problem. I mean, I'm glad that Vinay is coming back, and hopefully they'll be able to give Jinu a great send off into the military by uh, winning a lot of shows, music shows, and probably, possibly, hopefully, get high up on the charts. And yeah, that's about it for today. And hopefully, we'll have more news on the title track. So I don't expect news on the tracks or the track list or anything like that. Just more than 10 days to go for the. I think that's more than 10 days to go for the next. I mean, for the comeback. So there's plenty of time. I expect maybe some photo shoots, pictorials, whatever. It's just. Yeah. Well, that's about it. I just wanted to, share my thoughts on Venus comeback, and yeah, like yesterday, drop your comments down and give me your feedback if you have anything negative to say. As long as it's constructive, more than happy to. I'll be more than happy to have take it on board, and yeah, that's it for today. And just let me know what you think. Cheers.